What's up, guys? Eli here, back for another video. I've kind of went on a little hiatus, I guess. Not that anyone noticed or gave a shit. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers who's like, oh, I haven't done a video in 2 weeks. I apologize. Like, no one cares. But anyways, yeah, it's been a couple weeks. My motivation has kind of waned a little bit. Sometimes I want to do it, sometimes I don't. I have been wanting to do a video lately, but I've just been busy and fucking lazy and, you know, all that shit. I've gone to a couple shows in the last couple weeks, so I'm gonna show the shit that I got from those shows, and I'm also gonna show some newer releases that I bought. I actually have a lot of shit to show, so I'm gonna stretch it out into 2 or 3 videos. But by the way, what we're listening to is the newest or most recent Aborted album, Retro Gore. I'm not a huge Aborted fan. I heard a lot of good things about this album, and I thought I'd give it a shot. It's not bad. I did like Aborted years ago, but they, I don't know, they put out one shitty album and I just kind of stopped listening to them. I was never a huge fan, but they have their moments. So anyways, the shows. Back to the shows. Last night I went to see the Coffin Cats, which was fucking awesome. They are great live, but one of the bands that opened for them, I'd never heard of them before. A couple weeks ago, I looked into their shit just to see what they were all about, and that's fucking great stuff. This band is called Goddamn Gallows, and is unlike anything I've fucking ever heard before. It is like, it at its core, it's psychobilly, but it's so much more. It is not typical psychobilly. It's fucking psychobilly with just bluegrass elements. One of the dudes plays fucking a mandolin and a banjo, and another dude plays an accordion, you know, for certain songs. Awesome fucking shit. One of the best performances I've ever fucking seen. Amazing. So anyways, oh yeah, and other than that, a week before that, the Sunday before last, I went and saw Mitch Fatel, comedian, one of my favorite comedians of all time. Really fucking underrated. I mean, the dude's been around, I think, for probably 20 or more years, and I just feel like he has not gotten the credit he deserves. Very funny, obviously, and he's got his own unique style. Just one of the best out there, I think. So I know a couple of you guys are into stand-up comedy, so I urge you to go look into this guy. And we'll start with the shit that I got from Mitch. First of all, I was just really hoping I could meet him and get my CD signed that I bought back in 2006. Great album. Super Retardo. I had him sign that. Great, one of the best comedy albums, I think. And at the show, I picked up some stuff that he has that I had never heard. I think this is his newest one. Public Displays of Perversion. That is his wife on the... That's his wife right there. There you go. This is just self-released, I believe. Not a record label or anything like that, but it could be, yeah, pretty sure it's self-released. Signed as well. So I haven't listened to this, but I'm sure there's no question it's going to be hilarious. I think this is his first album, if I remember correctly. If not, it's just a really old one. I haven't listened to it yet. Got Mini Skirts and Muffins. He signed this one as well. Very cool. Can't wait to hear it. Yeah, look into it, man. You'll laugh your balls off. Fucking guaranteed. And here's some stuff I got at the Coffin Cats show. Coffin Cats, I guess I'll talk about them. They're a band I really only got into like last summer. As I've said many times, I'm not a huge punk guy, but I do like the psychobilly stuff. And they are very good at that. I mean, I can't really compare them to too much. You know, I like Tiger Army and a few others. But, yeah, Coffin Cats are great, man. Just great psychobilly. Very catchy, well-written songs, great musicianship, great vocals. So I picked up their first album, self-titled Coffin Cats. And I also picked up their, I think this is either second or third album, Straying from the Pack. This is my personal favorite out of what I've heard so far. I got 3 of their albums now. Great show, man. I can't even put it into words. I also picked up a CD from the goddamn Gallows band I was talking about. I can see these guys probably becoming one of my favorites, possibly. I mean, just really, really, really fucking good. Look at that, really cool cover. And I especially like the CD right there, the design. Yeah, really, just really, really fucking cool. So yeah, awesome show. Oh, I got a couple shirts too. I was gonna show those. Picked up a goddamn Gallows shirt. Try to show it. The bottom, Satan wants us to succeed. Really, really cool shirt. And I got a Coffin Cat shirt, of course. So yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, man, I've had a great time. Great show. Those two shows that I saw were just, I'll remember them forever. I also picked up a book recently. I don't show books on here too often, but I wanted to get this one for a while, and I randomly found it, and I was like, fuck yeah, man. The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins. You know Richard Dawkins? You know what this is about. Really cool cover, by the way. I don't know. Cool. I like it. Yeah. You know Richard Dawkins, you know what he's all about, and I really like dudes like that, so he's a smart motherfucker, and he's a good writer, and I only have started to read it, but I'm happy. It's great. I also have here, this is an album that I was really debating if I was going to pick up or not, but I'm a mega fan, so I guess I really did have to have it. The new Morbid Angel album, Kingdoms Disdain. I know there was a lot of bitching about the cover art, and I don't hate the cover art, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it. This is like a deluxe edition, I guess. So basically they gave it a bonus disc, which at first I thought was really cool, and I'll show it to you. Complete Acid Terror. I was like, oh cool, bonus disc, but it's fucking, it's like tracks from the album, instrumental tracks from the album. Why would, I don't give a shit about that, literally at all. I don't know why anyone would. I know there's, some people might, I just waste of time, I thought. But anyways, the album itself, what can I say about it? I've listened to it now 3 to 5 times, somewhere in there, and it is sort of a return to form. I mean, it sounds like, it does sound more like the Steve Tucker era Morbid Angel. It sounds nothing like the last Abomination they put out. I don't know, I'm still absorbing it. I do like it. I don't love it. But I do kind of like it a little bit more with each listen. But overall, it's a solid effort from them, but it's not gonna, it's no future classic. I mean, at best, it's probably a 7 out of 10. You know, if you're a Morbid Angel fan, it's worth buying and it's worth listening to. If you're looking for a Morbid Angel album to blow you away, that's not gonna be it. Next, we have one of my all-time favorite fucking bands, the newest Primordial album, Exile Amongst the Ruins. Metal Blade Records, of course. I've listened to this twice so far. I gotta say, some of the reviews I've read so far have been pretty negative overall. So I'll admit, I read reviews about it before I bought it. It didn't matter. I'm a huge fan. I was gonna buy it regardless, but the reviews kind of, they kind of got me ready for like, all right, maybe this album's not gonna be so great. I mean, I read a lot of reviews, not just 1 or 2. The first song that they premiered from this album, Stolen Years, is a really weird choice for them to put out there as a single. It's literally a song that sounds like nothing they've ever done before. It's a bit of a grower. It is a good song. It's not a typical Primordial sounding song at all. So that's cool that they tried something different. Overall, the album, I gotta say, I'm still digesting it, to be honest. It's not, I don't see this being one of my favorites. I don't know if it is as good as their last album, but I still need to spend more time with it. The last album, if I remember correctly, had no harsh vocals. This album's kind of a return to using the harsh vocals more than they have for quite a while, the last couple albums. So yeah, fucking love Primordial, man. Also picked up this kind of randomly. I made oh yeah, I ordered some shit from Nuclear War now, so I picked up this Leviathan, the first sub level of Suicide, which is basically like demo versions of tracks from the first album. Haven't heard it yet, but I heard it's cool. I heard it's, you know, basically it's the first album, but a lot more raw and gritty, so that's pretty cool. I do like. I'm not a massive Leviathan fan, but I do like his work, and yeah, I figured that'd be worth getting. The other thing I got from Nuclear War now was this is not one of their releases. This is a Hammer of Damnation release, but I saw this and I had to have it. I've listened to this band quite a bit, and I had never owned anything from them, sadly, but now I do. The band in question is Kawir. No, I don't know how to pronounce it. Go ahead and fucking correct me. It's K-A-W-I-R. I always said Kawir, which I doubt that's right. But anyways, this is a box set. I don't remember what that means in Greek, but it's a box set. Shit that they did from 93 to 2015. Hellenic pagan black metal art, and they Kawir are fucking great. One of the best Greek black metal bands of all time. So good. And what we have is 3 CDs, and they're all double disc. So basically, you get 6 discs for like $30. Real decent booklet. I won't go through it right now, but it's cool. We got this disc has one of their full lengths, Ophiolatria, and it's got 2 Uranus. I like how they did, you know, front and back. It's cool. Yeah, they're all digipacks, but whatever. I had to have it. And it's a really nice set, I gotta say. 2 Kawirs, one of their earlier releases. I know, I'm mispronouncing all this fucking. Give me a break. Apoptia. Once again, 2 discs. Yeah. And if you guys like Kawir and you were like me and, you know, didn't have any other stuff, go get this. $30. Well worth it. I don't remember what that one's called, but this is an album I really like of theirs. And then we got 7-inch EPs compilation. Ba-boom. Very fucking cool. I know I said that 9 times, but it's really, really worth the money. Absolutely. Got a couple more. I guess I'm burning through this video pretty quick, which is cool. Because it's my day off work and I just want to be lazy as fuck. Next we got the new Druk album. I don't remember the English translation. Every single thing about this, all the lyrics and even on the inside, the liner notes and shit, all written in Ukrainian. Russian is the same. I don't know. In their native tongue. Druk are a band from the Ukraine. As you all know, this band needs no introduction. One of the better black metal bands to come out in the last 20 years. I gotta say, their early work is amazing. Their later stuff, like the last 3 or 4 albums, have been hit or miss. They put out like a couple albums that were more like, what was it, more like post-rock oriented or some shit like that. I didn't particularly care for them. Their last album was kind of a return to form, you know, a lot, just more black metal. This one is also in that vein. Only listened to it once, and I can't really say I was paying super close attention, so I cannot really go into depth with this album. But it's Druk. I really do love this band, so yeah, I had to have that. And here's an album that I bought this fucking randomly. Still haven't listened to it. It was a blind buy. I still think blind buys are, you know, kind of cool. You know, it sucks when you waste your money on something you don't like, but it's still fun. You know, I grew up, you know, blind buying shit before the internet and all that. So, anyways, this is from Earache Records. The band is called Green Druid. What's it called? Ashen Blood. Ashen Blood is the name of the album. I did a little bit of research on this band. They're I guess like a doom band. I think they're from. Shit, I don't remember. They might be from the UK. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, man. I mean, once I thought the artwork was pretty cool. I do like some Doom. I'm really fucking picky in Doom, and I don't like most of it, to be honest. So, you know, it was a risk. Poster on the inside, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I guess they like their marijuana, which who doesn't? And then flip it around, and this is really fucking cool too. Awesome, awesome picture. Very cool. I mean, I'm pleased with the packaging and everything. You know, if I get around to listening to music anytime soon, maybe I'll talk about it. And maybe you guys have heard this band. I don't know if there are any massive Doom fans that watch my channel. If there are, what do you guys think? Talk about it. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Tons of fucking shit to show. I've just been wasting all my money. Yeah. Oh no, I got one more. I got one more for you. And this one's gonna be. This is a major curveball. I'm still confused as fuck about this. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I have never been a fan of hip hop. I've never owned a hip hop album. I've really never enjoyed any hip hop. Not my cup of tea. But lately, I discovered this dude who essentially, I guess he's a hip hop artist or a rapper, which this is weird. I can't believe this happened. But anyway, I just started listening to this dude's stuff on YouTube, and something about it just clicked with me, really hit me, in a very kind of I don't know, emotional way. I really like this guy. I mean, he's not just a rapper. He's most of the shit is like poetry. I don't know, he's just really fucking good. Some of you guys might have heard of him. He's gonna be the next big thing, I'm pretty sure. Hobo Johnson. This album is called The Rise of Hobo Johnson. This is just a self-released album. That's the back. I don't know, man. Hold on. I'm gonna grab the CD because I want to show it to you guys. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like me and this guy have some things in common. We both suffer from, terrible depression and anxiety, and so a lot of his lyrics are about that, and it just really hits home for me, and I like it. I'm going to show you this CD because it's pretty cool, and I'm going to read it to you guys, because, I mean, and maybe you'll understand why I like it. Okay, it says, The rise of Hobo Johnson has been quite the fucking whirlwind. Though I am still very much nothing and no one, my little human brain is blown away at the amount of love people give me. During this record, we signed to a company who wanted to make this mainstream and commercially viable. I'm very glad and proud to say it's not. It still sounds like the kid in the garage trying to come up with a reason to stay here on this cold floating rock. I am relieved to say I've found it. Thanks to you guys, and only you guys, I reckon the only way this album becomes successful is through the word of mouth from all of you, which terrifies and excites me. Either way, I owe you a lot. I hope this helps you like music helps me. Forever and ever, Hobo Johnson. So yeah, I don't know. Some of you guys might be like, well, we're fucking poser. You're not a metalhead. I don't know if I'll get that shit, but metal is, my favorite kind of music. Always has been. No, I'm not going to try to branch out and try to find other hip-hop albums that I might like. I really don't want to. If they come my way and they hit me the way this one did, so be it. But I'm not going to go, braving new territory. But anyways, I don't know, man. Check out Hobo Johnson. I'll admit, first time I heard it, I did not like it. I was like, this is terrible. 3 or 4 listens though, and I was sold. So I'm gonna quit rambling on about that. Thanks everyone for watching and subscribing. I've been getting a couple new subscribers. I get like 1 or 2 a week, and that's cool. It's not the amount of subscribers that I care about. It's the interaction with you guys that I do this for. And that's really it. But anyways, thank you. Like I said, we'll talk soon. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.